The Samsung Galaxy S8 has been leaked yet again, this time from every angle, giving us the best look yet. What's up YouTube, Saf here on SuperSaf TV. And there really doesn't seem to be much left to the imagination when it comes to the S8 because of the amount of leaks that we've had. But this latest leak gives us the most detailed look, I'd say, with some high resolution images, confirming some of the stuff that we already knew and also giving us some new information. So as always, let's break this leak down and see exactly what it tells us. Now first up, it does come from Slash Leaks. The source is a case manufacturer who wants to remain anonymous for obvious reasons. Although if Samsung do figure out who they are, then they may not be making Samsung cases much going forward. The first image is of the front of the device and we can see that beautiful infinity display. That's what it's going to be called apparently from the latest rumors. And rightly so, because we barely see any bezel on this device. We've got the top and bottom strip like we've seen on the leaks, but the sides are barely visible, and this is what's going to be a big selling point for the S8. Now, the display is going to be Super AMOLED with a Quad HD Plus resolution. The other thing that you'll notice is that it's slightly longer than you normally have, so it's around about 18 or 18.5 by 9 in terms of the aspect ratio, not 16 by 9 like we've traditionally had. This is something that a lot of manufacturers are now opting for going forward. It's going to allow better multitasking and things because of the extra real estate that you're going to be getting on top and bottom without increasing the width of the device too much. Another interesting thing about this leak is the amount of sensors that we see at the top. So we've already got the front facing camera, which is going to be 8 megapixels, and we already know that we're going to have an iris scanner, so these sensors confirm that. But there does seem to be quite a few sensors on here, so I wouldn't be surprised if Samsung had a different sort of function for some of these sensors, maybe some sort of facial recognition or something. This is nothing that's confirmed, this is just me thinking out loud. But if you look at the Note 7 compared to this, then we do have many more sensors on the top here, which is very interesting. Now on the bottom side of the front, we no longer have a physical home button. We have an on-screen home button. This is because of the larger display. And the fingerprint scanner looks like it is at the back. This is confirmed once again. But this is the closest look that we've had at an actual image. There's a camera which is going to be 12 megapixels, although we are going to be having some improved optics here. And then the heart rate sensor, which I'm not sure if anybody actually uses. I've never used it. Now, I know the fingerprint scanner position is a little bit awkward and it does seem quite far to reach. It would have made sense if it was more towards the middle. I know a lot of you guys also have opinions on this. I'm going to try to hold my judgment until we actually see the device in hand and we can test it out. But at this point in time, that's looking like the biggest negative of the S8. Moving on to the right hand side is where we have a power button. This is pretty standard and what we've seen for previous years. But on the left hand side is where things get a little bit interesting because we have a volume rocker now, not just volume buttons. But there's a mystery button underneath this. Now this is supposed to be a dedicated button which is going to launch Samsung's brand new AI assistant, which is supposed to be called Bixby or Bix. Now this is rumored to be an advanced AI assistant which will also support visual search. So say you're out shopping or something and you want to buy something, you can just point your camera at it and it's going to search that visually. So that should be pretty dope. At the bottom, we also get a detailed look at a 3.5mm headphone jack. This is something that I know a lot of you guys will be pleased about. And we are also likely to get headphones tuned by AKG out of the box with the S8 and S8 Plus. Now, based on the quality and reputation of AKG, these headphones should be pretty good and should be worth quite a bit as well. We also have the USB Type-C port, so that's also confirmed. This was expected because we've had it on the Note 7 as well. And then we have the speaker grill. Now the speaker grill is not the dots like we've got on the S7. It is aligned, so we should have a louder speaker. Whether we have a secondary speaker on the earpiece, that is yet to be seen. This may just be the single bottom facing speaker. At the top of the S8 is where we can see a SIM card tray. Now this is also going to have space for a micro SD card, so you are going to be able to expand your storage. Now, some of you guys may be thinking, what's that thing in the middle? Now, this just looks like a sticker. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like an IR blaster. I hope it was, but this is something that Samsung have not had for the past couple of years, so I very much doubt they're going to have that this year. One of the things that you may notice from the top as well is that the edges are curved and they're symmetrical on either side, so this should make the device quite easy to hold in one hand, like what we had with the Note 7. Now, the Unpacked event where we're going to officially hear about the S8 is going to be on the 29th of March. That's already been confirmed, but we now have a rumored date for the pre-order. Now that's going to be around the 10th of April with the release following on the 21st of April. So these are the dates that you need to be putting in your diary. So guys, that is the latest and most detailed look at the S8 that we've had so far. What do you guys think of it? Are you looking forward to it? I definitely am looking forward to the S8. Drop me a comment below, let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then please do hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help me out. And if you haven't already, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and switch on notifications, because there's plenty more leaks, rumors, as well as hands-on coverage of the S8 as soon as it is out. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.